We have a problem.
But not to worry, I've got the papers.
But this is too long. But we don't have much time. Tomorrow's the deadline.
Don't worry guys, I've got a bag.
What's the story about, Antonethe? The Legend of Hong Hill Dong? But who's the author of this, Antonethe?
I don't know. Let me read it to you. He is a fictitious character in an old Korean novel. And he's also famous for his robbing the rich to feed the poor. Much like the English folk story Robin Hood.
Yeah, I like Robin Hood. Yeah. Okay, I guess this will do. Let's try to mix up the story then.
But we don't have any materials.
Yeah, like the whiteboard and the marker.
Not to worry, guys. I got it all. I'm a Girl Scout. But who's gonna draw?
Don't count me
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Here it goes. Whoever gets picked to this pen will draw. Are you guys in?
No, I'm not in.
Why?
I don't know how to draw.
Yeah, me too. Let's die. Okay, if none of us is going to draw, I will volunteer to draw. Then one will read a story, the other one will die.
What?
I am serious.
No. I mean, okay, it's up to you.
Antonethe can read the story and I can eat my pizza. I didn't have to die. Oh my god.
Okay, Antonethe, I want you to sit beside me. Come on. Okay, here. And we'll start this. Again, I do hope that I can make this. Oh, why don't I just sit here? I think I like it better. I'll draw as soon as I can, as neatly as I can. Okay. And Rhea will be the audience. Okay. Right, Rhea?
Yeah.
The Legend of Hong Hildong. Hong Hildong was a very clever and hard-working boy who was born as a son to the second wife of his father. His ambition was to as an highest official rank for the government. However, only the sons of the first wife could work for the king. Because of this, all the important positions were closed for him. He was not accepted by his father and family too. He left his parents' house and decided to travel the land. He went across the mountains, rivers, valleys with the hope of finding some job. One night, while he was sleeping under a tree, he was awakened by an old man. This man taught our whole kingdom a few tricks about magic, martial arts, and gave him the wisdom of the most famous and respected masters of his time. Hong Hildong, now all supercharged, came to a village where a few rough men were competing to see which of them could lift the largest rock. They said to him, "Come on, little man, show us how strong you are." Hong Hildong picked up the largest rock and flung it to some faraway mountains until it disappeared completely from sight. The men, amazed by his power, invited him to become their leader. Our man had his minions now. They came to a big town where the mayor was notoriously corrupt, forcing his people to give him cranes, jewels, and money. Hong Hildong decided to teach him a lesson. So he came up with his plan where he pretended to be some high-ranking officer. The mayor, on hearing of his arrival, invited him for dinner. Hong Hildong, by some magic, added some rocks to his food and got hurt while chewing them. He shouted, "How dare you serve me food with rocks in it? You want to kill me?" and I'm not gonna leave you so easily. He punished the mayor, tied him, and then took away his riches and gave it all to the poor. Before long, Hong Heldong was famous throughout the land, especially to the poor people. The Korean Robin Hood was born. The corrupted officials now feared him. Because of this, he was marked as a national traitor. With the order from the king, Hong Heldong's father was arrested, and a big reward would be given to anyone who would capture him. He had to get his father out of prison, so he made 8 scarecrows which looked exactly like him. He brought these scarecrows to life and sent them across the country. Everywhere they went, they shouted, "I am Hong Heldong." People caught the scarecrows so that they could get the reward. And seeing multiple Hong Heldongs, the king shouted, "May the real Hong Heldong please stand up. Please stand up." All 8 scarecrows came forward and spoke in one voice. "I am the real Hong Heldong. Now, I am working for the people. I will take from these corrupted officials everything that belongs to my people and give it back to them. And if you cheat, I'll take it from you too." The scarecrows then turned back into straw and fell to the floor. The king now decided to try one last plan to capture Hong Heldong. So he put notice all over the country with a message for Hong Heldong saying, "I am sorry, my dear friend, that we cannot offer you a position in my government. Please accept my apologies and at the same time my offer to you as the highest minister in my office. Please meet me in my palace." Hong Heldong, after reading the notice, rushed to the king's palace. As soon as he entered, the soldiers captured him and took him to the king. The king, with a smirk on his face, said, "I now capture you, moron. You will remain as my prisoner until you die." But Hong Heldong laughed hard at the king's innocence and disappeared like a whiff of colorful smoke into the thin air. Hong Heldong then returned to his band of men and went to the island far away across the ocean to form his own new country. He said, "In this country, everyone would be born equal. Ours would be the first equal opportunities country. The laws would be the same for all." The other members shouted in chorus,
Wow, Antonethe, that was such a good story.
Thanks to Sam. She found the story. I'm just here to deliver it.
We're done here. We better go.
Come on, let's go. We know.
Not to worry, guys. I'm a Girl Scout. But let me check in my bag if I have marker.
Breaking by an old man. Hong Heldong
Go.
Yeah.